CBS Sports posted head coaches on the hot seat going into week 6. And I'll be honest with you, how is Zac Taylor not on this list? Now, like I said before, I don't think Zac Taylor will be fired. I do not believe so. All right. But if you ask most of Bengals fans will 100% say Zac Taylor needs to be fired. 100%, which is, again, understandable with how last week went. If you ask most analysts, they will say Zac Taylor, if not should be fired, is very, very close to that area. But yet, according to CBS Sports, he's not even on the top 5 list or the honorable mentions, which I feel very, very crazy. And for those who are asking, why do I think he should not be fired? Here's what I'll say, right? The Bengals kept Marvin Lewis way too freaking long, okay? There was a point where Marvin Lewis just became mediocre Lewis, okay? And it is what it is. The Bengals, they are very stubborn in their ways. They don't like to get someone else. They don't like to change anything. They like to keep the same, personnel, same coach for as long as humanly possible, unless that personnel leaves them and goes somewhere else. Let's say, for example, to get another coaching job or something like that. That just is how the Bengals work. I'm not going to sit here and defend them. I'm not going to go too far into that. That's just how it is. So you either got to accept the fact that that's just how it is, or, you complain and they just don't care. So at the end of the day, for those who are saying like, well, the Bengals, they kept Marvin Lewis for way too long. They keep coaches for way too long. I do like Coach Taylor, but I will say I think he needs to stop calling offense. If he keeps calling offense, he needs to grow some balls with it. Because he's way too passive with it. He's not aggressive enough in situations he needs to be aggressive. And that's a problem. Anyway, though, number 1 is Dougie P. 19-20 record with the Jacksonville Jaguars so far. And actually, I want to look this up real fast. What is Zac Taylor's record? Because he did have a lot of good seasons. He had a lot of good seasons recently, obviously. Oh, not recently. A lot of good seasons overall-wise with the Bengals. He is 38, 48, and 1. Zac Taylor is. That's a .443 winning percentage. That is horrendous. Oh my God. Okay, well, yeah. How is he not on the hot seat? That I'm actually kind of surprised by that. That Zac Taylor is not on the hot seat. This is his winning percentage, guys, with the Bengals. This is all time because he was the Rams beforehand. With the Bengals, that's his winning percentage, and then 5-2 in the playoffs because Joe Burrow. But that is horrendously bad. I didn't realize it was that bad, to be honest. Anyway, let's get back to this whole situation. Okay. So, number 2 is Brian Dable, who we're actually about to play. Number 3 is Nick Sirianni. Like, for example, Nick Sirianni, 36-19 with the Eagles, right? Yeah, he hasn't worked out as of lately. But, like, when you compare that to Coach Taylor, bro, that's like, if Coach Taylor was 36-19, that's a lot different of a situation. And he also got that team to a Super Bowl. Like, that's insane. Matt Eberflus, 13-26. Matt Eberflus is going to have to do the same thing that John Harbaugh did. First off, John Harbaugh should have been fired. But Lamar Jackson saved his career by being good. And because he was good, he kept John Harbaugh as a head coach. Caleb Williams, in order to keep Matt Eberflus, they need Caleb Williams to really hit. Kevin Stefanski, Jonathan Gannon, Mike McCarthy, and Mike McDaniels. It's funny because Jonathan Gannon, he's the guy who had the quote-unquote it factor and got the job over Lou Anarumo as the head coach for the Cardinals. And, I'll be honest with you. Maybe neither of them had the it factor in the end there. I don't know. It's one of those situations, man. But overall-wise, I'm very surprised that they did not put Coach Taylor on this list. I'm really surprised by that. Like I said, like looking at this list, Coach Taylor has a worse win-loss ratio than every coach on this list. Every single coach. Which is crazy that he's not on this list. He definitely should be on this list. And that's not, I mean, again, that's not me hating on Coach. It's just the fact that if you're looking at it based on that, okay, maybe not everyone, because Coach Taylor has 10 losses and 1 tie over that list. But still, if you really look at that list, there's no way. What's this? Aiden Hutchinson has 6.5 sacks this season in 5 games played, which is more sacks than all these teams combined. Yep. Defensive line, man. Defensive line. Week 6 power ranking for quarterbacks. Joe Burrow is number 2. That's not surprising. Joe Burrow is not the problem. Rookie passing yards through leaders. Wow, Caleb Williams actually doing really good. But again, like I said, yeah, I mean, so he has a worse record than Dougie P. Dougie P got the Eagles to a Super Bowl. And not only that, he helped win the Super Bowl with the Eagles. Obviously, the Jaguars are not the Eagles, so that's different, but still. He has a better record. I mean, Dable has a better winning record than Zach. Sirianni has a way better winning record than Zach. Eberflus has it worse. I mean, 38-34. That's another thing. Kevin Stefanski, man, how is he on the hot seat? I don't get that one. I mean, I get it that, you know, the Browns are like, hey, listen, we got to win. But listen, Cleveland, you guys went through pretty much hell and back, okay? Like, you guys went through a lot. And for a very long time, very unsuccessful. You have a coach that is above 500 and is getting the job done in some capacity. Yeah, the quarterback situation is absolutely dog water. But, I mean, I don't know if I blame Kevin Stefanski. I don't know if I blame that situation all on, you know, Kevin Stefanski. At the end of the day, Deshaun Watson was supposed to be the Messiah. It didn't work out. You can blame that a little bit more up top than you can Kevin Stefanski. And then, again, Jonathan Gannon and Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, the funny thing about Mike McCarthy is every year he has like 10, 11 wins. They just don't win in the playoffs. So it's kind of funny with Mike McCarthy because it's like, again, another coach who really can win, just can't get too far. But you also got Mike McDaniels, which I think is kind of funny because I believe they love Mike McDaniels. Bro, I believe they love that guy. So I don't think Dable is going to get fired. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.